Hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with our ABC Journeyman, back with club number 9 still. It's Coventry City. We're keeping an eagle eye on other clubs that might release their manager, and you can see Chelsea have had a bit of a tricky spell, but they just are getting back on the wagon. But we are in fine form at the minute. Right at the end of December, coming into the new year. Let's go and have a look. Right, folks, yeah, lots and lots to talk about. We have had, probably the biggest thing is we have a stadium expansion, which has been announced. We asked for it, and they decided to give it. We've got a load of money in the bank, so they thought, right, let's do this. So they are expanding the stadium by around 4,000 to 5,000 seats, which is great. So that's going to take us up to a maximum capacity of something like 36,000 from about 32,000. So that feels pretty good. It feels like that's going to be an important thing for our finances going forward. Right, yeah, in terms of how things have gone, you can see it's been a really, really positive period of play. We've lost some games, but actually what the big difference between this season and last season is that when we lose them, we're not losing them badly, they're close. And we've taken some absolutely fantastic results that you'll see on the way down there. So you saw the game against Leeds, which was a great sort of comeback victory, which was all very nice. We played the next game against Luton, and this wasn't a great result. We played poorly. We lost 2-1, Leo with the goal. But we followed that up with a 2-0 victory over Huddersfield, Martin and Chin. And then away against Everton, a tight but comfortable 2-1 victory. There, Chin and Martin with the goals. Away against Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup 4th round, that was nice. Chin, another goal. And then a couple of home victories, one against Wolves in the start of November, Martin and Gasson, and a Spencer Lawrence brace, and then Tottenham, a 2-1 win over them, Chin and Gasson. We followed that up with an unsurprising loss to Manchester City. What was more surprising was how well we played in this game. And Gasson got the goal, and we were pushing and just ended up, they had a player sent off, we just ended up kind of not quite doing enough to get something out of the game. But it gave me encouragement. Against Liverpool, we drew 2-2, which was great. They were 1-0 up early on. We then took the lead, Leo and Chin, and they got back into it. I thought we were going to get something out of it. And against Chelsea, we lost 1-0. But again, this was a tight game, and maybe our strikers could and should have been a bit better. Since then, we haven't lost a game. Winning a 2-0 victory over Sheffield United away. Pleased with this, Leo and Martin. A 4-1 home victory against Newcastle. They are flying high, so this was a great result. Leo, Martin and a Chin brace. Beat West Ham in the Carabao Cup, and again this was a really good performance, in as much as West Ham were infinitely better than us for the first 70 odd minutes, and then all of a sudden we made a couple of little changes and just got back into it, and Leo scored almost immediately after they did, and then Charlie Allen was brought on. He's done very little all season. He wants to leave, actually. He wants to get some more game time, and he scored the equaliser and a penalty, and we won through on penalties, and we're going to be playing Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Third time in there in just a few years. Never got to the final yet though. Drew with Arsenal 1-1 away. Arsenal top of the league. This was a great result. Leo scored early on. He got his first game up top. Normally he's out right. We played him up top just to try and utilise his pace. And yeah, really pleased to see him getting the goal. And you know, a draw was very much a fair result in that, which says a lot. And we've just beaten bottom of the table Nottingham Forest. We did rotate a little bit in this game, but a really solid performance. We had all three left backs on the field at some point, and then Gasson scored a cracker, with Chin scoring a brace and having a goal disallowed. So all in all, it's been a really positive period. We're playing Norwich today, who are sort of slap bang in the mid-table, so this is going to be a tough old game, but we're on a great run of form, and I'm hoping we can continue this run. You can see Ruben Reyes is out injured at the minute. Papo is just back. He's been out for a while, so we'll make that change. And you can sort of see where the goals are coming from. And Andrew Chin has been fabulous. But Alex Martin's done well with 7 goals. 6 goals for Leo, 4 goals for Ungasson, who's been really good in the last few games. Not much from the back line, though. We're not really seeing much back there. So I'm hoping we'll see get a few more goals from corners and what have you in the future. Spencer Lawrence, he had that one game with a couple of goals. That's been it, really. I don't think I actually said this last time, but our assistant manager who we'd brought in was poached for probably about £3 million we ended up getting for him. It was quite a surprising amount of money. So we've gone and got Harry Maguire. I said, why not? Why not as an assistant manager? He's doing all right. He is doing all right. So I'm pretty pleased with that. We've made some improvements to this coaching team. Clearly, there's a lot of work we need to do to the scouting team, and I clearly need to do a bit better there, and as well with the medical team. But yeah, happy with the coaches. Okay, folks, let's go and play Norwich. I've got the team already sorted out, I think. So before we get there, I should also say there's a couple of players who will be leaving the club in January. Mike DeVos, who was going to be leaving earlier in the season, I'm not getting as much as I wanted for him. He's leaving for about £10 million. He's going to Capitoline, it must be an Italian club. Dane Huxley, just trying to sort out where he's going. Oh, he's going to Wrexham, that's it. So he'll be off to Wrexham. Didn't really work for him. So, yeah, those 2 players we wanted to get off the books. There's maybe 1 or 2 other players that I would like to get rid of, but at the minute we ain't gonna do that. So let's get into our game. Let's see what we can do here. Here's the other real surprise: Stoke absolutely smashing it at the minute, and they've got, who is this? Seymour. He looks like he's doing well as well. Chilean. £130,000 a week. Wow. Yeah, he's having a great season. Having an absolute storming season. Right, let's see if we can do good things against Norwich. So, team we're going with. We're going to go Martin and Chin up top, and Gasson and Leo on left and right. Both of those have been amazing. Long and Cortez in the centre. Taylor's had a few games in there as well at ball-winning midfield. I'm looking forward to getting Reyes back. He's a big player for us. Backline of Lang, Besher, Hayward and Byrne. Gomez in goal. I mean, our defence is not really that impressive. It really isn't, but they work well together, which I like. And certainly we're so much better now we've got Besher and Hayward rather than Asgar and Hayward in those balls through the centre of the defence, which were just getting picked up every single time. We just didn't seem to. Hayward and Asgard just didn't seem to have the communication, whereas the current 2 seem to be working much better on those ones. Let's see what we can do against Norwich. Fingers crossed we can finish off the year with more good results. Already a highlight, but you can see the majority of chances, in fact virtually everything that we've seen, has gone to Norwich. So very quick start from them, but a lovely throw from Byrne. Surprised everyone with the long throw. Here's Martin. And Martin, well, maybe he could have crossed that and maybe we might have scored. Right, Edwards chipping it in. We did not get our heads to it. It just flicked past the post. Luton 1-0 up against Manchester City. Right, Yelovich. Putting it up. Besher does well there. Lang is going to go wide. And Gasson trying to find some space. He's got tackled going down that left side. Not the best. Ooh, playing it around at the back there. Dangerous days to do that. We have won it back off them, but not in the most dangerous position. And Leo into Chin. Such a danger. Cortez, the youngster Byrne. Chin, oh, what a terrible finish. Chin has been on fire recently. That's one of the worst. It was offside, so maybe he knew. Well, Byrne taking the corner. He's got that free kick ability. Here he goes. Oh, sneaky little shot, near post shot from Byrne. Imagine if he'd got that. I think that's where he should be. He's had to absolutely peg it back to get there. Torres. Oh, well done. Centre backs there, cleared it well. That was a nasty little break there. Found the gap in our back line with Byrne after he took the corner. So it's close. First half, even Stevens, 0-0. We've maybe slightly had the better of the chances, had some reasonable chances. So I'm not disappointed at all. Want a little bit more in the second half maybe, and we've done that in recent times. We've really kind of come on in the second halves. Well, a couple of changes. Papot and Taylor on. We're putting Leo. He's going to lead the line now. I'm trying to get a little bit more out that front line. Chin just moved back to the deep line forward there. Papot lost the ball immediately, but he's got so much pace. Here's Leo. Here's Byrne. Ooh, is that a foul? They did not get the foul there. Wow. Well, we've picked the ball back up again. And guessing it's... Oh, my God. Oh. I mean, that's a goal, folks. That's a goal. Look at that. Chin with the deftest of touches. Let's look at this one again. Long plays it in and Gasson header, and then Chin on the volley over his shoulder, and a little chip over the shoulder volley. That is one of the best goals you are likely to see, and we're 1-0 up, and it's absolutely glorious. So a couple more changes. We have taken off Byrne. Sharold is coming on just to save some legs here. He's a more defensive wing back. We were going to bring Charlie Allen on for Leo, who's feeling a bit tired, and so Chin's gone back to that more attacking role. Allen, we know what he brings. He brings chaos and disaster in his wake. Hopefully not for us though. Right, 87 minutes, ball at the back. We do not want to give up a late goal here. We've been good at not doing that this season. Taylor's picked it up. It's a beautiful ball to Papot. He has got pace, this lad has. And that is just awful. And there we go, folks. A really solid 1-0 victory against Norwich. And as I said, we do tend to just motor away in the second half. And we did it again. Just one goal this time. And it's probably the best goal we scored all season. It was an absolute corker from Chin. Another goal. What's that? Number 17. He's already got his goal bonus for the year, but he's carrying on. There's a lot of interest in him, which I'm slightly worried about. The other thing that we've had, Leo, he's also got some interest, but he wanted to sign a contract, so that is on the table with him at the minute. Really happy how he's wanting to stick around this club, and he's not looking for bigger and better things. He believes he's going to get those things here. So there we go, folks. 36 points. We're up to 4th now. We're ahead of United, but they didn't play. But look at the goal difference, 18 plus 18 goal difference. I mean, considering what happened last season and all of the dreadful 4 and 5 and 6-0 losses we had last season, and then we had lots and lots of wins as well. We feel in a really good place at the minute, a really good place. Let me know your thoughts on possibilities and what do we need to do in the January transfer window now. Yes, we are going to be... I'm concerned. I don't know what to do about it. I think we're going to be back down to just one really good goalkeeper. And if we have an injury, we've got 2 or 3 good young goalkeepers, but are they going to be good enough? Do we risk it? I'm not sure. And do we look for another player to add to what we have? I mean, how far can we go with this team? This season? I am not sure, but it really feels so much better than it has in previous seasons because we just aren't losing games badly. We are always in the game, and we've got goal scorers throughout the team. The defence looks solid despite them not being the biggest and best players. They look solid together, and yeah, just happy with it all. So I did a preemptive sign off there. So what I think we'll do, we're going to go through January. We'll do all the transfers, whatever they are, and we'll probably come back some point in February, maybe the away game against Forest, something like that. Oh, they're at the bottom. away game against Newcastle, that's a bit far. Maybe away game against Blackburn looks a good one. So we'll come back there and see how the wind lies, if that's the saying, at that point. Some tough games in January, but also some games we might expect to get some wins. Actually, looking at it, the games that we've got in the Premier League are all games against teams in the bottom half, which feels interesting. The hardest one is the away game against Norwich, this team we've just beaten. So that is interesting. So, I mean, there is a real chance here, folks, that we could get to this point and be in a real solid position, which would be something. Just don't know whether that's going to be the reality or not. There's a long way to go. We're on 36 points. Who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. See you next time. Bye-bye.